I spoke too soon. I think I finally got the settings right. I'm gonna start it all over again. So I'm a little bit disappointed. Let's see how it goes. The exact same issue. Ah! So I picked up this Ender 3 Pro second hand, but lightly used. I'm a total newbie at doing these 3D prints, so I'll see how it goes. Well, my inexperience was showing. This started printing, all was good, but then I realised when it gets to the top of this print there's not going to be anything there to support it, so how is that going to work? I assumed that the software would figure out when supports are needed and add them in as required, but apparently not. That's down to you. So I went back into the software, I've added in supports now, and I'm going to start it all over again. Attempt number 2 is going better. I spoke too soon. It looked like it had made a lot of progress, but the spool broke off somewhere near the hothead here. Not exactly sure what happened. Well, after so many failed attempts, I think I finally got the settings right with some help from a few friends that have more experience with 3D printing. The print is about half done at the moment, but it's looking good. Well, the print is finished. It did successfully print. There does seem to be some issues towards the end of the print though, so I'm a little bit disappointed. Overall though, I suppose I can't complain, and I'll definitely be putting it into the car. So the actual section that I'll be using is just here at the front. All the rest of this here is just supports that are sacrificial. These type of supports are what are called tree structures. As you can see, they kind of look like branches. So this uneven finish on the top doesn't really matter because that'll be stuck in the dash. But I'm not really sure what happened up here. It seems even on this side. It's almost like it didn't finish the print 100%. But either way, not a bad first attempt at one that actually printed fully. It was quite a complicated print because it was printing at 45 degrees with all of the supports, and it took over a day to actually print this. It was about 26 hours or something like that. Time for the test fit. Seriously though, it's a fantastic fit. A little bit disappointed about this, so I might get a new filament and try that again, but for the moment it looks pretty sweet. So just like my other stereo fascia, I'll be making this one publicly available. I'll drop in the link in the description if you want to print one for your own beat. So when I installed this Momo steering wheel, I was also thinking about replacing this. I do like the look of it, but this one is getting a bit worn. It's not too bad, but while browsing online on an Irish classifieds website, I came across this Mugen shifter. This is obviously not genuine. It looked a lot bigger in the pictures than when it came. It's tiny. But I might just throw it on and see what it looks like. There's one of these adapter rings that comes with it. That's going to sit down to about there, and this is going to sit on top. So the top of the shifter will be a little bit higher than previously, but it'll also leave this bare metal shaft exposed. So what I'm going to do is get some heat shrink and put it over the top. I'm going to cut this to size and then shrink it down, and it'll make this look matte black and fit in a bit better. Not sure if it's a bit high for my liking, but I'll test it out for a while and see if I like it. So I wasn't satisfied with the last print and I thought I'd just give it another go. I'm going with a slightly different type of plastic this time. It's PLA Plus, prints at a slightly higher temperature. And it's going well so far, but there's another 5 hours remaining, so let's see how it goes. Are you kidding me? The exact same issue. Ah! Okay, I think I finally nailed it. This is the latest print, which I printed just with the face directly up, as opposed to some of these other prints where I printed them at like 45 degrees. By doing it at 45 degrees, you get a much nicer, cleaner surface on it. However, when it's printed like this, you get this really cool kind of zebra kind of pattern which matches the seats on the beat. So I am happy about that. There is obviously some sort of calibration issues that are giving me this issue here when it goes further up the print, and I will be doing a lot of work to try and get this working better, but for the moment I am happy with that. Just one cool thing I wanted to show you. Check out this crazy tree structure underneath. Finish up this video with one last 3D print that I did. It's a Honda Beat. This part's also on Thingiverse if you're looking for it. It's a race car one. Look at those exhausts. Sloan!